How to file for grandparent rights. Grandparents can play a significant role in a child's life, providing love, support, and guidance. Grandparents in New York have legal rights that protect their bond with their grandchildren. Being denied access to their grandchildren can put some grandparents in a difficult position. If you are a grandparent who is facing challenges in maintaining contact with your grandchild, it is important to seek the guidance of experienced New York grandparents' rights attorneys. Understanding grandparent rights in New York. If you are a grandparent, you might be curious about your legal entitlement to custody or visitation rights with your grandchild. In New York, biological or adoptive grandparents can ask the court to grant them the right to visit their grandchildren in some situations. If one or both parents have died, grandparents may be able to request court-ordered visitation. Grandparents who have a significant pre-existing relationship with their grandchildren can also ask for visitation. Additionally, grandparents can seek visitation if the child's parents have prevented them from building or keeping a functional relationship with their grandchildren. The role of court proceedings in seeking visitation. One common question that may arise for grandparents seeking visitation rights in New York is whether going to court is necessary to achieve their goal. The answer is that it depends. If a grandparent is unable to see their grandchild due to the parents preventing it, or if they are trying to form a relationship with the child that didn't previously exist, they may need to go to court to get visitation rights. However, grandparents may be able to establish visitation outside of court in some cases. Grandparents can request visitation rights for their grandchildren in certain situations, such as the death of one or both parents or when there are exceptional circumstances. According to New York Domestic Relations Law Section 72, grandparents can request visitation rights by submitting an application to either the family court or state Supreme Court. However, the court will consider the best interests of the child first, which includes taking into account the parents' preferences, their reasons for objecting to the relationship, and their authority to make decisions regarding the child's upbringing. What to do when the custodial parent objects. In New York, grandparents can request visitation rights in family court, but the court will only grant the request if it is determined to be in the best interests of the child. While the court recognizes the value of a grandparent-grandchild relationship, a parent's objection carries significant weight in the decision-making process. It is worth noting that the law doesn't guarantee grandparents visitation rights. Rather, grandparents are allowed to ask the court for visitation because the state acknowledges the importance of these relationships in a child's life. To pursue visitation rights for their grandchild in New York, a grandparent must convince the court that they have a meaningful relationship with the child and that allowing visitation would be in the child's best interest. If the custodial parent is against the grandparent's visitation, the burden of proof is on the grandparent to demonstrate these factors to the court. The grandparent must provide evidence supporting their claims, such as photographs, videos, letters, or any other documentation showing the grandparent's relationship with the child. Steps to file for grandparent rights in New York. To get visitation rights as a grandparent, you must submit a petition to the appropriate New York County Court where your grandchild resides. The petition should outline the grounds for your request, including the nature of your relationship with the grandchild, the alleged interference with visitation, and the suggested visitation schedule. Once the petition is submitted, the court will notify all relevant parties, such as the child's parents and any other individuals who have sought custody. In some cases, the court may choose to assign a lawyer to represent the child's interests to guarantee that their opinion is taken into account. Grandparents seeking visitation rights must demonstrate to the court that they have an existing relationship with the child, or that the parent-guardian has intentionally and improperly prevented one from being established. If one or both parents are deceased, the determination is automatically made under New York state law. Once legal grounds for visitation are established, grandparents must convince the court that it is in the child's best interest to spend time with them. Working with a New York family law group attorney. Filing for grandparents' rights can be complex and emotionally challenging, especially if you are dealing with a difficult family situation. Working with an experienced New York family law group attorney may be able to help you navigate the legal system and protect your relationship with your grandchild. At the New York Family Law Group, our attorneys have years of experience helping grandparents assert their rights in family court. We aim to provide you with the support and guidance you need during the legal process. Our firm is knowledgeable about the complexity of grandparents' rights law in New York. When you collaborate with us, our firm invests time in understanding your particular case and creating a customized plan to meet your needs. We work with our clients every step of the way, assisting and offering advice to ensure that they are able to make informed decisions about their case. Our law firm's attorneys prioritize the best interests of our clients and their families. We recognize the emotional challenges that can arise from family disagreements and work diligently to help attain a favorable resolution that minimizes the impact on your daily routine. If you are a grandparent seeking legal help in filing for grandparents' rights, you can schedule a consultation with one of our lawyers at the New York Family Law Group by calling 718-293-1542. New York Family Law Group, 932 Sheridan Avenue, The Bronx, New York, 10451, United States. 718-293-1542.